Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Awkward Gaming with more of Dragon Age: The Veilguard. That's right. Okay. So, a little update. So this week's gonna be a little crazy. Uh, so I got something going on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. So, after we get done streaming this, we're going ahead and streaming my Tuesday stream right after this. And then I think, I mean, I could do both. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel after this stream. All right. So, Emmerich and Featherboy Davrin. All right.
With all my regards, but I don't want them to think me homesick.
Hi, Emmerich.
Rook, hello. Just composing a few letters. The other Watchers have been most interested in our adventures.
What's the Grand Necropolis like?
Its Majesty has stilled the tongues of kings and queens. It's a haven for spirits and the dead, a vast well of history, the duty and shelter of every Watcher. We who serve it are pledged to an eternal vigil.
What do Watchers, watch for?
There are stranger and more dangerous things than spirits in the Fade, Rook. The Watchers stand against them when their shadows rise.
Anything lately?
A few portents I cannot put down solely to the chaos of the elven gods, but nothing definitive. Perhaps only shivers in the void.
So, I've heard people call necromancers mortalitasi. What's the difference between them and the Mornwatch?
Oh, all Navaran necromancers are mortalitasi. The Watchers are a special order within them.
Very fancy.
We've certain privileges and attendant responsibilities.
What's the Mornwatch do?
Our first duty is safekeeping the Grand Necropolis and preparing the funerary dead. Another is stopping misuse of dark magic and necromancy.
Must keep you busy.
Not often, but on occasion.
I couldn't help overhearing the word homesick.
Oh, I'm fine. completely absorbed in our venture. But if I were home, I'd be preparing for new students or requests to speak to the dead.
You didn't stop teaching just to be with us, did you?
I'm long overdue for a sabbatical. Besides, do you know how many students the faculty wanted in my class next season? 10! How's one meant to tailor separate lessons for 10 pupils at a time? Honestly.
Can people just ask you to show up for some corpse whispering?
Oh, nothing official. There are very few of us, but we help here and there. Questioning a victim of murder, clearing up disputed wills, and sometimes fetching back last words from a loved one.
You can get anything out of the dead and they just let you leave Navarra?
My gift has limitations. The dead only know what they did in life. What was clear under the sun is sometimes blurred when I revive them.
Makes sense.
Honestly, some conversations aren't worth the trouble. Death encourages obstinacy.
Good to chat. I'll let you get back to your letter.
Before you go, I wanted to thank you for your company in the Memorial Gardens. There's another ceremony I have to perform there. If you'd like to visit again. Not yet, but soon.
Sounds good. Sometimes I miss home, too.
Rook, I'm not... well, perhaps a little.
You'll cheer up once we look at some graves, I bet.
The ceremony should be most centering. I'll let you know when it's time.
Do. Okay, so this outfit's kind of growing on me. I'm not gonna lie.
Offer, dweller. I will answer.
Alright. Neat. Dang, girl, why does she not have any, like, she's still in green.
Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Please do. I need to hear an actual voice now and then.
Can't imagine why.
I'm starting to dream that I'm a griffin. Squawk.
Keep dreaming. It's good to have goals in life.
The real dream is getting him to take a nap. So what brings you by?
Just curious, really. Wondering what it's like being a Grey Warden. They've always been these legendary warriors living apart from the world.
Don't know about that. I spent time with people who were bad right up till they took their vow.
How so?
Weishaupt is the last stop for the wrong sort. If you're facing prison or worse, you can always join the Grey Wardens and take your chances with the Blight.
I've heard about Weishaupt. Never been there.
It's a giant fortress and home of the Grey Wardens. It's been standing for as long as anyone remembers. At least since the first Blight.
Does it have floating buildings like the lighthouse?
No, but things float up from the latrines.
Fun bunch you hang out with.
The wrong sort have their charm.
And just how, wrong are the wrong sort?
Thieves, brigands, pirates, and the odd murderer now and then.
Sounds fun right up to the murdering.
At least now they're murdering Darkspawn.
Has your first warden always been, well,
A stubborn bastard?
one way of putting it?
He means well in his own way. He's old-fashioned. Tradition is everything. Keeps us disciplined. We never deviate from it.
He'll have to. Elgranon and Gillenane won't play by his rules.
If he even believes in them. The man doesn't have much imagination. Even the right sort can be the wrong sort.
You don't seem the wrong sort.
No one's born a hero.
You're really selling it.
It gets better. When Darkspawn threaten a village, when innocent people are in danger, then we swoop in, swords held high, armor gleaming, while 100 faces look to us for salvation. And they all live to see the sunrise because of what we do.
Okay. Now I get it.
Best part is the warden fighting alongside you. Maybe they've done some bad things in the past. But after that day, it's different. There's some honor in their life where there wasn't before. Nothing like seeing redemption happen before your eyes.
We all need that chance. Put past sins to right.
It makes the warden stronger to have people in our ranks who've lived in the shadows. When the storm comes, You don't want farmers and florists fighting archdemons. It takes the wrong sort to put the world right.
Kind of like us, I suppose.
Minus the skeleton butler.
I don't know. Manfred the Warden. Has a ring to it.
How about we quit while we're ahead? See you around.
Alright, and with that, I don't think anyone else wants to talk to us. Damn it. Spoke too soon. Manfred? You know what? We're gonna go see what Manfred's doing. He always goes down that Pacific way. Okay, Manfred.
Hey, glad you stopped by. I was gonna grab drinks with the Lords of Fortune at the Hilt. Come along if you want. Get to know the Lords.
Sounds good.
Quest account acquired. Okay, I kind of dig with this. All right, let's see. Going to the world, going in our journal. All right, stories we got 2. Companions we have 1. Return via the crossroad of fast travel. Alright, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and then we're going to try and knock off some of these fractions and regional. Alright, I'm back. I apologize. Alright. First things first. We are level 30. Which means anything level 30 we can get into. You know, I gotta get my laddies. Alright, fit check. Oh, I look so dapper. The shield is very enormous. Okay, what was this? Okay, when the team acts to stop the dread, here we go. Learn the lesson of the first Quan Warden. Return to the cave of Snake Mouth once they are fully accessible. Okay.
Here they come. Keep it coming, Rook. We're clear.
Alright, well, don't know why I can't do this one, so we're going to go ahead and just find a different one to get into. This is the one that's kind of weird, and it's, like, not really telling me where to go. Unseal the path to deep sorrow, defeat the champion in Tarbosa. Okay, we can go here. We also haven't been actually in the crossroads in a while.
There. That's where all this blight is coming from. Undead in the crossroads? How is that possible?
And way too many of them from my view.
Something's wrong.
Alright. Come, little ferryman, ferry me away. Do, 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 do.
The deeper currents.
Alright, where am I now? Uh-huh. Hey! Okay. Oh, I guess we'll go ahead and explore here.
I assure you, the Fade is real, Davra. It's the foundation for everything we experience.
You know what's real? A Rotclaw terrorizing a village, eating their chickens, then their goats, then their children. So when the villagers hire someone like me to kill it, we all agree on the problem. But your Fade, put a dozen Emrics in the same room, get a dozen different opinions.
But that's its glory. Realities splintered across impossible lines. New discoveries each time we scry them.
Enjoy your nightmare.
Oh, my guts. I'll be back.
I promise there's great beauty in the Fade, Davram.
The light show's pretty, I guess.
Its virtues go so much further. Trickles of magic suddenly revealing great oceanic patterns, hidden pools of lost memory, and moments where we may break the bonds of time.
I don't doubt you, Emmerich, but
But
it's a good thing you're on our side.
Good God, my apologies. Okay. Wait, there's another shop? Alright. Now, I'm done shopping. I should have the thing to open this. Alright. Alright, well, I haven't taken care of the champion spirit that I need for that. So we're gonna fast travel. I did finally go shopping here for a bit, which I haven't checked to see what was new.
Trouble nearby. No problem. Right. Keep that up.
Let's go, my guy.
One for us.
Mm-hmm. All right. Ooh.
Look at that. Funny to think elves lived here once. Actual cities. Right in the Fade.
Hmm. I'm confused. Okay. So there's a wolf statue. How do I get there? Hmm. Alright, let's try going the other way.
It's another of those statuettes, the memory fragments. And it's just sitting there. Ambush! The Autumn, I knew it!
Got it.
My God.
That statue was a fake. But if the fade is mostly reflections of something else, the real one could be close.
Alright, I wonder what is doing that. Alright, we're understanding now. So two of those have to stand at the exact same facing way to make a bridge. Neat. Oh my goodness.
Another of those Fen'Harel altars.
Well, that's all fun and stuff, except, what am I supposed to... Yeah, like, okay. Oh my God, look, there's a bridge now over here.
Break through! The Altar were trying to cut us off!
And we're on the right track.
Ooh. Yeah. All right. Weird, but okay. Crap, I knew it. Yeah. Alright, well, that looks like that's all that's here. So I guess we'll go back and swap the statue. Clink. Yeah, now we can go over here.
There. I'd say that's where we're headed. Tell the statuette is the real thing, a memory fragment, and not just because it was very well guarded.
Nice. Alright, we'll let that go away. Alright, well, Alright, so we need one more statuette.
How was that book you found the other day, Davrin?
Terrible. Made up facts, imaginary monsters, and writers who never left their armchairs.
No competition for your bestiary, then?
Only if I wanted people to get eaten.
Alright, so... Huh? Okay, so there's another champion. Alright, So we're gonna check here, and then if that's not it, we're gonna go to another area then. Okay. Alright, so it was this way.
There. It's happening again. We're in another of Solas's memories. Remember last time, the past really can still hurt you.
Glad you made it here safely. I didn't love our odds without you.
Who, me?
All right. Everything's in place. We hit Algernon's island fortress tonight. This is our best chance to free the people he's enslaved. Get in, save as many as you can, and bring them back here to Sanctuary. Be fast and be safe. I'll meet you on the other side. Fen-Haral's scouting ahead. For freedom! For the Dread Wolf!
So, the Dread Wolf is testing his noble rebels against my stronghold. How courageous.
Remember, these memories can hurt us.
Okay.
More of Solas's memories. Algernon sent his guards to attack the Dreadwolf's rebels.
Can't have anyone standing up to him in public.
You persist for naught. The people under my rule are not yours to plunder.
More guards!
Glad to see we all made it. Algernon's forces are making things interesting.
You, keep moving no matter what. Free those slaves. We'll take everyone else and give the guards something to think about.
We must be swift. Algernon is coming.
Solas sounded frightened.
No wonder this is such a potent memory.
Get away from me.
Let's get that prison open.
Quickly, get us out of here!
Lock tight, and no sign of a key.
Gotta be a way to open it.
Hmm. What the what? Alright, well then. Let's try over here. I don't even think I can, I don't think I can shoot it from there. We'll see. Nope. So what, am I supposed to, like... Kind of makes sense now. Hello, little wisp.
Thank you all.
There's an alluvion nearby. We'll head there right away.
Go. The Dreadwolf must be waiting for you.
Sure.
Quickly! Elganon approaches. Stop his guards. We need to buy time for the captives to get to safety. I will hold off Elganon himself for as long as I am able.
Alright, let's get to it.
Vermin keeps coming. Go. I will deal with that ragged wolf.
One last push.
Yeah.
There will be a reckoning for this Solus, no matter how far you run.
Let the big asshole rant. Everyone we freed is safe in the crossroads.
Without all of you, well, thank you. But can Elganon find us here?
He cannot. I have made sure of...
Solus?
Elganon is a powerful opponent. My apologies. It is of no consequence. What matters, my friends, is that today, all of us are free.
I think that's it. The memory ends here.
Huh. Solus actually did some good back in the day, freeing those people.
One can't help but wonder where he changed.
And now all that's left is this fragment. Come on, let's go.
Nice. And we get a spiffy little test. Alright, we're gonna let that die down so I can look at the map. There we go. Alright. looking at journal. Regrets of that. Well, that was one. Alright, well, I don't particularly know where we go from here. I'm confused. Didn't I do that already?
Can I ask, Davrin, what drew you to the Grey Wardens?
I was wondering when you would.
Well, you are the first Warden I've met. If the question was indelicate.
Not in my case. Some Wardens join up because they were blighted. Others to protect their homes. Me, I came for the challenge.
A challenge? Well, a challenge you have, it looks like. Unseal the path of sorrow, defeat the champion Traveso. Looks like we're going to Treviso. And of course, there's 2 more things for me to do.
Let's do business.
Safe travels.
Alright, let me see here.
There's an interesting letter there, Rook.
A journal about seeing Venatori in Crow meeting spots.
Useful to know.
Let's dig around some more.
Alright. Let's see here. Alright, first things first, Gates of Deep Sorrow.
Hang on.
Whee! Watch out, there's a gap there.
Do you ever mull over the path you've chosen, Davrin?
You mean becoming a warden?
It's an act of great courage. But to know you'll be called to an early grave in the deep roads.
We are failing!
Yeah, you guys are.
Not bad, Rook. Shadow Dragon.
Finish them quickly! That Venatori dropped a note.
Do you ever mull over the path you've chosen, Davin?
You mean becoming a warden?
It's an act of great courage, but to know you'll be called to an early grave in the deep road.
Huh. A Venatori traitor?
Intrigue beckons, surely.
Something's up with the crows in Venatori. The journal belongs to a crow named Chance. We'll look for them around the diamond. Maybe they know what this is about.
Ow. Nice.
More essence.
Ooh.
Ready again?
Oh, why are there so many hearts everywhere? Okay. Bum 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 bum. Da 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 da. Alright, let's see if we can't open this chest that's apparently over here. Well, it looks like we can't. Which is all well and good. Alright, it's probably simpler for us just to fast travel here. Go ahead and get this situated.
Are you Chance Candide? Found your journal. Couldn't help reading something about Venatori.
Ah, you've become embroiled in our local mystery. If you wish to help, let me shed some light. Venatori were spotted lurking in places where the crows conduct confidential business.
What can we do?
It would be a great help if you could search near our dead drops in the flooded district. That's where Venatori were last spotted. Please look for any clues as to what our spies are after.
Well, okay then. So, where do we go for this?
What's the point of a city if it isn't dry?
A significant amount of effort goes into preventing just this sort of trouble in the necropolis. I couldn't imagine the mess if this took hold.
Wine glasses. Like people were toasting a deal.
And Tevans do take their wine seriously.
Oh, this is a fine. How do you do? Okay, so maybe we go down here.
Another secret note between a crow and a Venatori.
Do you think it's spy stuff or just two of them got together?
That's our third note by these crow and Venatori spies. Half of these letters are written in a cipher I can't make out. Let's talk to Chance.
Alright. Now we let that die down and then boom boom. Okay. So. Find the art gallery. Oh cool, it's also right there. Neat. Let's see what he has to say about the matter.
Chance? We found notes from the Crow and Venatori spies, but parts of them are in code.
Ah, thank you. This may yet help trace their movements. Give me a while to break the cipher on these letters.
Level orb. Alright, let's see here. Okay. In war victory, actions inspire fills you with the power and interest that has grants invulnerability for a short while. There we go. Go ahead and get. Oh. Completely forgot that we got a new That's not what I wanted to do. All right. So is that it for that? Yeah, I guess we just had to turn it in. Hey, yeah. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. It's a fancy place.
I think that art merchant with information on the Antom lives near here. Hello? Are you all right?
Then the brutes left to get more reinforcements against the single woman. Would you be a dear and clear away all the refuse by the door?
I didn't think the Antom were such patrons of the arts.
My saviors! Welcome!
Girl, where is your shirt?
Viago said you had information on the Antom. Are they after you?
They barricaded me in and said I would starve unless I handed over the contents of my gallery. Lately, they've been taking paintings, sculptures, all sorts of treasures. And to think I overheard someone in the market yesterday bragging about dealing with the atrocious brutes. The market master might know more about what those dreadful Antom are up to. I'm in your debt. Please look around.
I'm gonna go behind you. Okay, I'm gonna open all this.
Haven't shown up again. To my
Ooh. Well, he's gonna love that. Alright. Continuing onwards.
I'm surprised people are doing normal business during an occupation.
I wonder if they carry Navaran goods.
Want to try anything on?
How can I help you today?
Let me know if I can help.
Would you like to see what we have?
All right. We should talk to the market master if we want to learn why Antam are stealing pieces of art.
Looking for anything in particular? I love meeting new clients.
The Antam make demands, friends, but so do the crows.
Hello? This might sound strange, but I was told you might know about Antam stealing paintings.
It's bad for business. And somebody here knows something. Everyone notices the master of the market. But you, stay hidden. Listen near the stores. You might learn something about our Antam art collectors.
Let's listen carefully around the market. Don't want to scare anyone off.
But I mean, Antam, I didn't think they went in for things like fancy paintings.
I wouldn't know anything about... Well, that would explain the Antam who came by not an hour ago. They took my best sculpts without paying.
Right here?
Oh, yes. I did hear they've been piling up stolen goods in a camp in the Drowned District.
The Antam aren't exactly being subtle anymore.
That merchant said they're stockpiling stolen art at a camp in the Drowned District. Let's start there.
All right.
We're close to that camp where the Antam took that merchant's stolen sculptures. Okay, let's look around for that stolen art, or any sign of what the Antam are doing with it. Nothing here.
Hmm.
There's nothing of interest here either.
Still nothing. I don't see anything that merchant in the market was talking about. No stolen art. We should go back and talk to him.
Watch him no longer be there.
You could be forgiven for assuming it was a normal market day.
Feels crowded like a city always does.
That merchant who said the Antom stole his artwork? He's with the Venatori. I'll bet he caught us listening in.
Damn it. Bet he took off the second we left the market.
The note said the Antom are trading the art to Venatori collectors in exchange for rare... Okay, we're close to the camp where Antom are trading with the Venatori for magical components.
Nice. Alright, this is probably gonna be a battle, but I'm ready. Hey guys.
Those snoops from the market.
Get my boot.
Kill them.
Ooh.
Nice hit, Rook.
All right, let's find out what the Antom and the Venatori are actually doing here. This note is about Gatlock, that Kunari blasting powder. The Antom are using magical components from the Venatori to make it more explosive. Much more explosive.
Everything is fraught with peril at the best of times. Adding in enchanted components...
We have to tell Taya and Viago.
Alright, where do we gotta go? Alright, let's go tell them what we found.
I have heard that dragon rampaging through Minrathous blighted people.
That's a bad death.
Good news?
The Venatori are helping the Antom make their Gatlock explosives even more powerful.
What?
It's not ready yet. They're still experimenting.
Then we have some time. The crows will investigate.
We had better. I am sure we'd be among the Antom's first targets.
Alright. We did pretty good knocking out some of the stuff. Old boy got some new things. Let's see. Critical hit applies necrotic. Chill. Entangled spirit weakened duration by weaken effectiveness by 10%. We're gonna do duration, and you know what? We also going to do poison. Here's an gain precision. When the ability interrupts an enemy attack, its cooldown is further reduced by 50. Alright, who else? Yes, I know you got a spiffy new ring, but it's weaker than what you have on. Okay. And with that deduced, we now, well, let's actually see. Oh yeah, I wanted to check the merchant here, because I maybe can raise our rank with them.
Let's do business.
Yeah, level 3 unlocked.
I keep the crows well stocked. You're welcome to it.
Isn't bad. Alright.
See you again.
Well, we have enough time to go ahead and situate where we're going to attack next. We still have the 2 places. We still have this dragon class. And we still have, like, a lot. Use the champion essence on the root. All right.
Oh my word! This place! I could spend an age speaking to all the spirits here without exhausting its possibilities.
Now, I could have sworn we went here and I couldn't get in.
Do you ever mull over the path you've chosen, Davrin?
You mean becoming a warden?
It's an act of great courage, but to know you'll be called to an early grave in the deep roads.
We all go sometime.
Death may not seem quite real to the young.
More reason to enjoy what I do now, then.
Something truly powerful is drawing the undead here.
Get ready. As you say. I'm good to go. The undead keep coming. There must be someone raising them.
Is everyone intact?
Better be ready.
Behind the portcullis. That one's raising the others. We need a way through. If I get a whisk to follow them, you'll get a taste of your own medicine. There! Take it out before it raises
dead.
I made that one ready.
Make it count, Emery.
Ah, you've done it.
Be ready. Rain incoming.
Those undead look elven and ancient. Well, whoever they served, they're fighting for the gods now.
Keep it up, Emery. Beat the odds.
Beware the ancient that sleeps here, dweller. Death and blight have not tempered its rage.
Corruption, undead. I'd say we found out who's responsible.
Careful! This is... no common...
Take it down!
Take it to them, Emery.
What? It's drawing power from the Fate Tear. That should weaken it. Fascinating. It's weakening the Fate Tear. That should weaken it. They're gone. The Fate Tear and that. All that's left is its essence. The Revenant's essence feels darker, more powerful. It must be protecting something big. We should look around for a door it might fit.
What you said about Warden's early graves inspired me to make a will, Emmerich.
Very admirable.
And I'm leaving you a son.
Your what?
He'll need attention. 4 or 5 hours a day. Stock up on worms.
Well, then allow me to entrust Manfred to you if I pass on.
Hold on.
Firstly, you'll need to check the rotation of his joints every 2 days. Secondly...
Now I'm redoing the will.
I wish I could breathe fire. I don't know. This feels like the kind of thing I could do.
Alright, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. I hope you all had fun. If you did, leave a follow to your friends. It's Green-Eyed Legion, and I will see all of you next time. Remember, I will be taking a short break, and then we'll be doing some Bleach Rebirth of Souls to make up for the days that I'm going to miss this week. But, like I said, I hope to see you again, and join the Legion if you want to stick around. Bye.